What's going on, sports betters? I was in Twitter jail for 2 days. I was banned on Twitter. I'm going to get into the reasons why because they're really weird and kind of funny here shortly. But before I do that, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. One of the main sports books that I've been using is Bovada, but I'm no longer going to be playing on Bovada. This morning, I withdrew all my Bitcoin that I had on Bovada, and I'm not going to be using their sports book again. I'm just very dissatisfied with that sports book. They change the odds right when you're placing the bet, and they don't allow you to cancel a bet because they change the odds like that microsecond right before you place the bet. It's kind of shady behavior. They've done a bunch of other stuff too. Like on one occasion, I believe they changed my bet after the fact. And they did cancel a bet because the odds moved against their favor after the bet was placed. And they have also, for the longest time, they've been limiting my bets, which is ridiculous because sometimes I try to place a bet, not even a large bet, just a $15, $20 bet, and I can't because it's above the amount that they're allowing me to place. And so on some bets, like a tennis bet that I just played a few days ago, they limited my bet to $2. I mean, that's just embarrassing. So they obviously don't want my business, which is fine. I mean, I've won on their website, but I haven't bankrupted them, no more than a few $100s. So I don't see what the big problem is. If they don't want me as a customer, I don't have to be their customer, and there's other sportsbooks that will take my action. So anyway, enough of that. Get the correct page up so that I can show you the bets that I placed for today. So these are the bets I have. So let's see the dates here. Okay, so Wednesday, January 11th. So it's some of these bets may have already been well, not these ones up here, but some of these bets may have already won or lost. But this is what I have going on. As you can see, most of them are on DraftKings. Most of them are college games. Actually, there was a game between New Hampshire and Maine that had some really good mispriced lines, but I could not play it. The only reason I could not bet it is because I'm within the state of New Hampshire. I cannot place bets on college teams in New Hampshire, either for them or against them. So Dartmouth, University of New Hampshire, none of those teams can I place bets on. But I still found a lot of value. So I placed a lot of these bets right here: LaSalle versus Mass, Creighton versus Xavier, Radford versus Winthrop, Lafayette versus Navy. So yeah, a lot of these games they had really mispriced lines, so I jumped on them. I don't know if I'm going to win these, but it's looking good because in most of these cases, the line moved in my the line moved against the sports book after I placed the bet. So I got this bet at plus 125. It closed at plus 111. I placed this bet at plus 130. It closed at plus 116. So in most of these cases, the line, based on the line movements, these are good bets. So it doesn't mean I'm going to win them, but I'm pretty happy about these bets, win or lose. Here, this one didn't. Well, it's only went against me barely. It went from plus 125 to plus 126. But most of these are green, which is good. So now that I've kind of let you know what I've been doing today, I want to show you why I was banned. So some of you may have seen my video on Monday where I was talking about the national championship game between TCU and Georgia. So I shared that video on to Twitter. I have a Twitter account. Follow me there at Bitcoin Motorist. But yeah, I shared it on Twitter, and the very second that I sent the tweet, that exact second, my account got locked. So basically, I thought that I had violated some Twitter rule unknowingly. Like I wasn't sure if they had some rule against, gambling or something like that. I'm not really sure. I thought I had accidentally done something wrong. But after 12 hours, they finally told me what rule I violated. And it was it was a pretty big shock when they told me what rule I violated. So apparently I violated a rule of theirs, according to them, against posting revenge porn. I kid you not. That's what they said. I'll show you my tweet. So this is the tweet that was banned. Basically, it's me saying, how am I betting tonight's national championship, TCU versus Georgia? Full video here. And it's basically just the YouTube video, or a shorter version of it, that I posted on Monday, my last YouTube video, where I'm just talking about how I'm playing the game. It has nothing to do with porn. The only person who appears in the video is me. It's just me talking about how I'm betting the game. There's nothing else on that. So, and then What did they say the reason was? Your account has been locked. What happened? You violated our rule against posting or sharing privately produced, distributed, intimate media of someone without their express consent. So this is kind of like a spy camera thing, or possibly a revenge porn rule. And I was just shocked when I saw this. So I reached out to Twitter. I tried to get an explanation, or I tried to get somebody to look at the tweet and just figure out. All it would have taken was a human to just look at the tweet for 1 second and realize it wasn't revenge porn. And the video I posted had nothing to do with revenge porn. It was just me talking about the national championship game. By the way, I called it correctly. I said Georgia was going to win. I said they were going to win pretty easily, and I made money on that game. So yeah, I just thought it was funny, and nobody on Twitter seems to be able to just take a quick look and just verify. The algorithm got me. I was not reported. This tweet was not reported. The second I posted it, the algorithm somehow, I don't know what YouTube or I don't know what Twitter's algorithm thinks, but somehow this tweet right here and the video I posted of me talking about the game somehow triggered their algorithm that I was doing something wrong. I'm not sure if they thought TCU versus Georgia was a sex act. I'm not sure if they got confused by me tagging OddsJam, the website I use to find the odds. Tonight, I don't know what it is. Something in this tweet set off their algorithm. So I'm going to be careful going forward when I post stuff on Twitter not to use some of these same words again. But anyway, thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it so that more people can see this content. And I will see you at the top. Thanks for watching.